Good morning. All right, time for the final morning report of the week. So hope your Friday will go well, or has gone well by the time you watch this. Any event, the things that are going on in the news. President Trump was in Poland yesterday, and he met with President Duda and had a very good visit. Gave a speech to an enthusiastic crowd. Now Poland is maybe the real only country that President Trump is extremely popular in, and the crowds reflected that, though the news media tried to shoot down any semblance of that at all. After he gave a pretty strong speech. Even the Washington Post gave him some credit for some of the things that he said. When a liberal newspaper like that starts, even saying remotely decent things about Trump, that this is just a very, very different world than it used to be. But anyway, Trump used that opportunity to reinforce Western values, also to take a little bit of a shot at Russia, calling on them to stop their destabilizing efforts in the Ukraine and elsewhere, as well as to stop their support really of the regimes in Syria and Iran, which are not doing a lot to help us, to say the least. So he did that, and that was great. I think it reinforced to his core supporters that why they voted for him. Trump has now gone on to Hamburg, Germany, and there's a G20 meeting there. He's met with Angela Merkel, and he's met with Shinzo Abe, and also President Moon of Korea, and we'll be meeting with Vladimir Putin, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes in light of all the things that have been going on in terms of the whole, kind of fake Russia stories that the U.S. media has been foisting upon us, fraud, election interference charges, and then just some of these feelings about what's Russia been doing lately, and what their demands are going to be. But I think Trump will always continue to try to go the America First route initially, and try to get as many concessions or agreements that favor the U.S. before even listening to the other side. And I think that's well and fine. You're in charge of the most powerful country in the world. You need to exercise that muscle once in a while, and not just take what they give you all the time. One particularly noted guest at this G20 summit in the protest arena will be New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio, who decided that flying to Germany and protesting against Trump was far more important than hanging around New York City and showing the support for his police force and their swearing-in ceremony. So that's what he has skipped, and in the meantime, and that has resulted in a decent amount of criticism for his efforts there. Other things that are going on, CNN President Jeff Zucker has accused President Trump of basically bullying and trying to intimidate CNN. Hard to imagine that. I think they're operating under a very thin skin right now if they think that the president's statements and rhetoric will have direct and immediate harm on them. I mean, people who watch the major networks kind of already know what's going on and already know that they're biased. They don't really need the president to say that per se, but it's fun to watch him go after the media like no other president has during my lifetime. So those that are out there, yes, we have other things going on here, but it's just crazy for the president of a cable news network to refer to the president like that. Finally, the Republican health care plan. Mitch McConnell looks like he is close to giving up trying to get the Republican plan passed, and then looking to rather to fix what Obamacare, the problems with Obamacare. Senator Cruz has suggested that they vote to repeal it and then work on the replacement later. in essence. And that's something that Republicans should consider. They need to figure out how they're going to get the necessary votes to have anything really done about health care in our own office setting, and keep the costs from getting out of control. And believe me, I've said this over and over again. I mean, I've seen my premiums go up quite a bit while we've seen a drop off in services. So Obamacare definitely has cost me money, and unless Republicans can come forth with a plan that they like, and then the Republicans in the Senate and the House, everybody's together on that, they can sign off on that and send it to the president for final signature. I'm not sure where we're going with the whole health care thing, except I think it is one giant muddled mess. Anyway, that's about it for now. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and then we'll see you on Monday.